Hey, welcome to day 9 in our trip through the Bible. We're going to talk about Genesis 27 and 28 today. Let's get right into it. In 26, I guess, is where we kind of started to take off from yesterday. Read a couple things and then we'll kind of talk about them. Verse 23 of chapter 26, from there Isaac moved to Beersheba, where the Lord appeared to him on the night of his arrival. I am the God of your father Abraham, he said, do not be afraid, for I am with you and will bless you. I will multiply your descendants, and they will become a great nation. I will do this because of my promise to my servant, Abraham. Okay, something really big stands out with this is that from there, Isaac moved to Beersheba, where the Lord appeared to him. So the Lord's appearing to Abraham. He's appearing to Isaac, just like he did with Adam and Eve. So that's just crazy to think about, that even at this time after the flood, that the Lord is appearing to people, which is a wonderful thing. That has really nothing to do with what I want to talk about today, but I just thought I'd point that out. It's kind of cool. Verse 34, at the age of 40, Esau married 2 Hittite wives. Hittites. These are from the cursed lineage from Ham. And they lived in the land of Canaan, which Canaan was one of the cursed kids from Ham. So Esau married 2 Hittite wives. 2 of them. All right, so let's just stop there for a second. You know, I've had people say, well, where does it say you can only have 1 wife in the Bible? First of all, there isn't anywhere where anybody who has 2 wives where it works out well for them. That alone should keep you from having more than 1 wife. Abraham has sex with Hagar, the maidservant, and of course that causes all sorts of problem with Ishmael, which we're about to find out. And then you have Esau marrying 2 Hittite wives. And what's it say after that? Judith, the daughter of Beeri, and Basemath, the daughter of Elon. But Esau's wives made life miserable for Isaac and Rebekah. Isaac only married Rebekah. He didn't have more than 1 wife. And he was blessed and had great children from it. But Esau made a bad decision having 2 Hittite wives, which was a bad problem. But here, let's talk about who these wives were. Just one of them. Basemath is the daughter of who? Oh, I don't know. Ishmael? Come on. Basemath was the daughter of Ishmael and the sister of Nebaioth. So not only did we're having recurring problems with Ishmael with Esau, but we're having problems with the Hittites as well, marrying into this lineage, which is a problem. So that's an extremely important reason why we keep track of the lineage, important stuff. Let's move on. Verse 27 of chapter 27. So Jacob went over and kissed him, and when Isaac caught the smell of his clothes, he was finally convinced, and he blessed his son. It doesn't matter that he tricked Isaac into blessing him, and he's not the firstborn son. He got the blessing. But it's rightfully his because he tricked Esau out of it. Okay? Something to think about. What would happen had he not tricked his brother or tricked his father? God was going to use Jacob in a great way. Just think how much more of a blessing it would have been had he not done those things. So even with Jacob doing that and getting the blessing, what happened to him? He's away from his family. He doesn't get to see his mom die. Lots of things happened to Jacob that is a shame and probably wouldn't happen had he just let God do what he needed to do. So he gets the blessing. That's just something to think about. Then we get into chapter 28. And right before that, Rebekah hears about Esau's plan. Esau's mad, of course. It's like, okay, he tricks me out of my blessing, and now he's got my blessing from my dad, and I get nothing. So he's mad. He's going to kill his brother. Ridiculous. We got brothers killing brothers here. And then chapter 28, verse 1. So Isaac called for Jacob. Jacob blessed him and said, you must not marry any of these Canaanite women. So where does he send him? He sends him back to Padan Haran, which where Rebekah came from. And so Jacob is going to go and try to find a wife there. And he's stuck there for like 14, 21 years, something like that. 3 sets of 7 or something weird like that, which is interesting in itself. but you'll have to wait for that part. So that's day 9. See you tomorrow.